Hello lads and lasses, cats and kittens, ghosts and ghouls. This is the Black Cat X1, the horror maven, presenting episode 12 of hashtag Nightfog, your premiere horror show coming to you from San Francisco. So I want to say, first of all, let me introduce my little co-host. This is Mephistopheles, and he was a present from my fan club. Yes, let him get it close up. Thank you, Alucard. Alright, so that's perfect. So he's going to help me to do the show today. So let's get into it. Upcoming events that I'm super excited about. Number one, AfroComicCon. This is the first time that we're going to have a convention of this kind. It's going to be held in Emeryville, California. It's going to be the 21st and 22nd of October. And it's going to be a collection of all of us who are interested in horror, science fiction, etc. And people who are interested in drawing and collecting graphic novels. We're going to discuss films. We're going to have all sorts of presentations and panels, super fun games. It's going to be fantastic. So please go to AfroComicCon.com and you can find out the information and buy your tickets there. So looking forward to seeing people there. The second thing that's going to be upcoming is the 27th, 28th and 29th of October. Famous Monsters Halloween Bash at San Jose Convention Center. So woohoo, San Ho is going to be ablaze. Witches are going to be flying, vampires are going to show up, even a black cat or two is going to host a panel on horror as the portrait of Dorian Gray. And so if you want more information, go to famousmonsters.com. It's the 27th, 28th, 29th of October. It's going to be at the San Jose Convention Center right here in beautiful California. And you're going to have loads of fun because they're going to have a George Romero tribute. They're going to have after parties. We're going to have panels galore and all sorts of prizes and fun games. So check that out, famousmonsters.com. The third thing I want to mention is Frosted Mini Fears. Now, Frosted Mini Fears is a YouTube channel in which IOP Video films and produces little mini horror stories, and they're really quite good, so you should check them out. youtube.com/Frosted Mini Fears, and the link will be in the description box below, so you be sure to check them out, won't you? And they're filming an upcoming season, so I can't wait to see what they're going to do. So check out what they've already done and stay tuned, because in the next month or so new episodes should be appearing, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Now I want to speak to you about upcoming films that I have, or not upcoming, but I want to speak to you about films that I've seen this week, because you know it's October, so there are films galore. Now one of them is a classic. It's The Howling, 1981. I had never seen it before. Of course I've seen it referenced, I've seen clips from the movie because of the horror makeup effects, which actually are still pretty, astounding now, even though they can do better and there have been more advances in the technology. I still have a lot of respect for what was done on that movie. And the storyline is actually pretty strong, and it has a strong social commentary, which I was surprised at. You know, everything from pornography and the way New York City and other cities used to have so much sex and violence juxtaposed. I think that was interesting. That was a little subtext of the movie plotline. And Dee Wallace brings an interesting mixture of wide-eyed innocence and I don't know what's going on to the plot, which at first was a little jarring for me, but as the movie went on, I kind of appreciated it more. So check out The Howling, see what you think, and let me know. So another movie that I saw that was a classic, or that is a classic, is White Zombie from 1932. Now this was reportedly Bela Lugosi's favorite role, a little bit edging out actually the Dracula role, which he's more known for and which he became famous for. So it's interesting to watch the movie because it's based upon voodoo, which of course is a syncretic religion, which means that it's African-based religions mixed with Catholicism. So, for example, voodoo from Haiti, candomblé from Brazil, Santeria from Cuba and Puerto Rico, those are all examples of syncretic religions. So basically a syncretic religion is not about magic, it's not about controlling people, it's not about witchcraft, it's more like Wicca, which is a nature-based expression of religious devotion. And so I think for the time period, it was pretty advanced in understanding that the use of voodoo in the movie was going against the natural use of voodoo. They didn't make a whole big deal about it. It's still kind of stereotypical and exploitative in some instances, but at least you had a couple of people of color in there, and you had some references to actually calling it voodoo and not some mumbo jumbo thing. And the song they used at the beginning was an actual authentic song, so I was surprised to hear that. So check it out, see what you think. I think it stands the test of time, but again, don't go in with a great deal of expectation, but bring an open mind to it. Another movie that I saw was The Children, which I've also mentioned before, but somebody asked me about it this week, so just quickly, it's 2008, British production, and the thing that I like about it is for 84 minutes, it goes right into the storyline. You have to hold on, and if you blink, you miss important and crucial plot twists. And the thing I like about The Children is the terror actually happens before the terror happens, if you know what I mean. So check out the movie, you'll see what I mean, and let me know how you like it, because I love it. I can watch it again and again, even though I've seen it a bunch of times. What else? American Horror House was a movie that I'd never seen. I believe it's a 2012 production. It stars Morgan Fairchild, and of course Morgan Fairchild is like a drag queen goddess, and she does a good job, and it's sort of campy, but actually I think they did it's an enjoyable movie. I was laid up with flu, it came on, I watched it. It's not anything that I would pencil in, it's not anything that I would say is an important part of the canon, but I think for a fun Saturday afternoon kind of chill fest, it was good. So I think they did a good job. They understood that they were dealing with material that was slightly campy. They brought a lot of energy to it. So again, if you're laid up with flu like I was, if you broke your leg, or you just have time to kill, put it on. You're seeing an airport, put it on, see for yourself. But I think it's a pretty jovial entry into the horror genre. And let me see. So let me just quickly go through. So Sunday we had The Walking. So this is the horror programs for the week. So Sunday we had Fear the Walking Dead. Done and done. I'm done with the whole Alicia, Nick, Madison, Troy crew. They need to be eaten by zombies. Please get rid of them. They are just... Typhoid Mary was better. The zombie apocalypse is better than they are. I don't understand. They just killed everyone. They kill everyone they come into contact with. Run, people of the dam, run! Don't wait. Shoot them on sight, please. Let me see that before the season ends. So we have 2 more episodes, and then it's just going to be on to The Walking Dead. And phew, what a relief, because even though the storyline is strong, I'm really done with them. So that was too much time on that storyline. American Horror Story, Beverly Hope, alpha female, matching Kai step for step. Got to keep tuning into American Horror Story on Tuesdays to see where this goes, because I love it. It's great. Beverly has just surged to the forefront. Wednesday we have No End House, Channel Zero. Again, all their fears and hopes and desires are coming true, but they can't handle it. And it's getting better and better every episode. The storyline is really starting to twist now. Who is who? What is real? What's a nightmare? Who knows? Keep tuning in. Thursday, we had Ghost Wars, and the twist at the end I really loved, because that's the only way the storyline really makes sense. And then Friday, we had Zombie Nation. And we also have, Z Nation, I'm sorry. So we had Z Nation, strong storyline, they keep it moving, so that whole hour goes by really quickly. They know exactly where they're going, each character has gotten stronger and very well defined. Perfect. And also The Exorcist, Father Tomas is falling more and more under the demon spell, and look up the lyrics to Walking at Midnight. You'll see that contains a major clue into where the storyline is going, and also it ties in everything nicely from the possession to what's happening with the children at the house. And let me see, I think that's it. So I'm having a short episode this week, but I'm really so glad you tuned in. And next week is going to be episode 13, so I'm going to plan some juicy things for that. And also, we're going to have a couple of surprises this upcoming week, so check me out on Twitter at TheBlackCatX1, and also check out my stories that I post every week, my own original stories that I write at www.theblackcatx1presents.blogspot.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao. Meow, meow.